Okay, Aries, welcome to my channel and welcome to your 2022 reading. We're going to get into love, career, a bunch of messages that you need to hear. We're going to tap into what is coming up, what you should look forward to, any challenges that might arise next year, all that stuff. So, with that being said, my little Aries, you guys are ruled by Mars and you have a very fiery element about you. So you're one of those that it wouldn't be smart to mess with you. You guys are so adventurous. You guys are so confident. And I have my cat hair right there. And you're very driven. And I love that because it seems like 2022 will allow you to expand on all of that. If you guys hear that, it's so windy outside, you can like literally hear the wind howling. Such an Aries thing too, right? You guys will let it be known how you feel. So we're gonna get into, actually let me pull from tarot first and then we'll get into some oracle. Okay, so there's already a lot coming up for you, Aries. We have here judgment. Okay, there's a release of something. You're letting something go in 2022. And it just seems like you're releasing yourself from some sort of bubble that you have been trapped in. Something that is making you feel extremely suffocated, trapped, and not like yourself. There's movement. A lot of you may be moving places, moving house, but there's movement. It could be movement in your career. In this case, though, I do see you, Aries, as moving into more of what and who you are, which is a fiery version of yourself. Aries is not going to thrive being trapped in a bubble. No. And you realize that, and you know that, you feel it, and your spirit moves on it, acts on it in 2022. I also see for a lot of you, Aries, if you have an ongoing court case, you will find that this court case comes to an end in 2022. And I want you to use your Aries energy to make this come into your favor. And how do you do that? You use your own gifts, Aries. Fire, okay, candles, red, colors, cinnamon, herb. And if you don't like to work with herbs and crystals and stuff like that, then make sure that your thoughts are strong, your thoughts are fiery. And actually, I've been listening to this song by Alicia Keys, That Girl Is on Fire. Like, I love that song. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, I just want to play it over and over. We have the Ace of Cups. So with this movement, there is something coming in. Okay, Ace of Cups is this clearing of emotions, emotional bliss. It's the universe and your spirits presenting you with emotional stability, healthy emotions, processing them, healing them, all that stuff. That's the Ace of Cups. You flourish and you thrive when it comes to your emotional health. So that's a really good sign for you, Aries. Also, Aries, you guys are so driven that you often forget your own emotions and you just focus on the task at hand because you're so ambitious. But 2022 is going to help you learn to put your emotions first too. We have the Sun. I'm not taking any upside down cards today. We have the Sun here. And the Sun, okay. So the results of this court case, for those of you that are in one, are going to be in your favor. It's going to provide a strong, like, lift off of your chest. And there's movement here. Now, for those of you that are not in any kind of legal thing, 2022 looks like a very happy year for you. And why do I say that? Because of the Sun. The Sun lights everything up. It warms up, it cheers, it grows, it nourishes. It provides provides so much, right? So I want you to keep that in mind for next year, Aries. You are going to be provided for. And just always remember that. Anytime that you feel like you're being faced with something that you can't handle, I want you to think about this reading, Aries. You're stronger than you think, and this year is going to turn around for you. There's so much movement, so much release of something that was burdening you. And the sun, come on, this year is going to be lit up for you. And then look at this, the Two of Pentacles. When it comes to love, there's movement in love. Whether that be you're in a relationship or you're single, there is movement in your love life. Okay, there's balancing, there's coming together, learning to juggle, learning to balance, learning to just balance everything in a way that you don't get burnt out. And Aries can burn themselves out. And 2022, you're learning balance. And also there's a lot of resources and help coming in. So don't be surprised if you find people coming into your life, situations coming into your life that just really help. Really help. Okay? And you'll notice that and you'll see that. We have here meditation. So I meditate daily to allow the universal wisdom to flow through me. Aries, you're very strong at downloading information, but you're so ambitious and tunnel vision sometimes, so goal-oriented that it gets lost. So in 2022, you come back into your own body. A lot of you guys are just coming back into yourself. And then we have the root chakra. So I have everything I need to survive and grow on the physical plane. This is something I feel like Aries kind of has struggles with, because they don't, like, if they accomplish something, they don't just sit and bask in their accomplishment. They want the next thing. It's like their blood is boiling for the next goal. And 2022 really teaches you to slow down and bask in the goals that you've accomplished. Okay, so whenever my throat chakra starts acting like that, I also do feel like there's going to be a lot of throat chakra work here, where you're going to speak a lot more of your mind. And that's such an Aries trait. And I feel like a lot of you are going to finally embrace it and not suppress it and put yourself in this bubble. Now, the root chakra also talks a lot about your home, your domestic life. Interesting that, remember I said work with a lot of reds and oranges and all of that. And the red color came up. Red is the color of the root chakra. And this is the chakra that governs how safe and stable and secure you feel in all aspects of your life, in your foundation, your house, your relationships, your money, your mental health, everything. And so there's going to be a lot of root chakra work going on in 2022, which is so exciting. You're going to be working on your house, whether that be remodeling, moving, redecorating, whatever. Your house is going to be a huge focus for you in 2022. So keep that in mind. It's going to bring you a lot of happiness, and it's going to just, I feel like your home is going to be your temple, your safe space, your sacred space. And the way that it involves into that is your personal journey. Like I wouldn't be able to tell you that unless we did a personal reading, but a lot of energy on your home life, Aries, because you've been focusing so much on everything else, and 2022 wants to bring you back home. I'm going to pull from this surrender deck to pick up on any maybe challenges you might face, right? So the first one we have here is surrender unhealthy relationships. So let go of relationships that don't serve you, including unavailable or toxic people. You deserve to be treasured by others and to be surrounded by positive people. Okay, Aries. Do you see that flaming heart on this man? Your heart is going to be on fire next year, which means a lot of just... What I want to ask you, though, before I move on, is what does it mean to you when your heart is on fire? Because to each their own, everybody is different. For some people, when their heart is lit up and on fire, they are with the love of their life. For some people, when their heart is lit up and on fire, they are sitting in front of their canvas with the paintbrush in their hand. For some people, their heart is on fire when they are I don't know, gardening. What is it? What makes you feel like your heart is on fire? Because that is exactly what is coming to you in 2022. But the blocks are unhealthy relationships. So make sure you keep that in mind and don't overly like use your intuition. Your intuition will tell you who is draining your energy, who is genuine. And Aries are very good at figuring that out because you are so detached and so discerning. So you guys kind of see those things and pick up on those things easily. But Aries, come on, you also are so fiery. You just want to help. You want to make sure everybody's okay. Such a masculine energy. You want to protect and provide. So you do get kind of attached to some unhealthy relationships. So create boundaries next year. And also you're going to be tapping into a lot of your intuition. And when an Aries energy taps into their own intuition, it's unstoppable. You are an unstoppable force at that point. But you also need to learn to calm that fiery energy down with meditation. Aries is so fiery. You gotta calm that energy down sometimes. Look at all the blues in your reading. Blue is Vishnu, and Vishnu is in the water. Vishnu is Lakshmi's husband, and he's water energy. And Shiva is fire energy. And so whenever you need to calm down that fire Shiva energy, that red energy, then you want to conjure a little bit more of that water energy, that peaceful Vishnu energy, right? So keep that in mind next year. I also want to get a card for your career, Aries. You've been so focused on your career, but it's time to clear the past and heal the present. There's a reason you were so focused and driven and ambitious. And also, I feel like a lot of you Aries had false confidence, where it was a facade and it was something that you put up as a front so that nobody would mess with you. But in 2022, it's not a front anymore. People are not going to mess with you because your true Aries nature comes out and you are not to be messed with, and you come into yourself. The things that were holding you down, burdening you, are leaving. Okay? Miracles. Expect the wonders to emerge. All right, you guys, I want you to work a lot with gold colors next year and a lot of air element. Okay, so if you guys have a little genie bottle, I have one on the back of my set if you have seen it. Get yourself a little genie bottle. Work with that. Work with magic. Work with miracles. Because you can manifest it, Aries, and you will. For a lot of you Aries, I would recommend that you work with incense, air element, candles. If you guys watch The Wheel of Time, I'm getting the vibes of, like, you know, when Moraine and all the Aes Sedai, they manipulate matter and air. And then you see it, and it looks like this when they manipulate. It's just air, literally just air. It's so insane. But I want you to think about it like this, Aries. Say you lit an incense, right? The smoke is, watching the smoke. It's so therapeutic for me when I do that. But if you make a sudden move, or if you talk, or sneeze, or cough, what happens to that incense air, right? It blows. You literally moved it by your own action. So keep that in mind, Aries. I just wanted to put that image in your head. You can manipulate and attract. You just got to tap into it. Now, let's get a love message for you, Aries. Do you hear that? Okay, Aries has a lot of love energy going on. There's so many cards that came out, but I'm going to take this one. Appreciate this moment. Yes, Aries, you need to come back and be present in moment. In each moment, you are either in the past or too driven in the future or whatever it is. You're going to learn how to come back into this moment. Every situation is an opportunity to grow and find love, and you get to really see that. You're not so I feel like Aries misses out on so many emotional moments that are very good for you because you're so ambitious and driven and just, I want to say hard-headed sometimes, Yeah. Okay, what else should I pull? I want to pull... Actually, let me pull an element card for you to work with next year, Aries. I feel like a lot of you are going to be stopping to smell the flowers, spending a lot of time with your loved ones, and actually allowing yourself to be in the moment when you do. So you're going to be putting the phone away, okay, putting work away, putting the grudges away, putting the past away to appreciate the moment. I knew you would get a red card. I knew it. Okay. Free yourself from the pain. A lot of you are healing relationships in 2022. Specifically, like a deep relationship you are healing. And it's a beautiful union, so keep that in mind, okay? Work with red a lot. It came up so many times in your reading. Okay, I'm going to actually pull a self-care card for you too, and then we're going to head out of the reading. Okay, Aries? I feel like you're going to do really good things. Just make sure that you calm down that fire when you need to, and then you bring out the fire when you need to, and that it's all balance, right? And you're going to learn to do that. Oh, okay, we got some messages here. Okay, Aries, yes, I knew it. Beauty rich. Focus on your beauty. Focus on your beauty. Aries, you are so busy and strong and independent that you just kind of neglect yourself a lot. And you're not going to be doing that in 2022 because your spirit is not going to allow you to do that. That's why the root chakra came up, because you're going to be focusing on how stable you feel within your own body, within your own presence, within your own thoughts, right? We also have this abundance planning. So next year, make sure that you budget and you plan things out. Sometimes Aries can get so scatterbrained because there's so much going on in that Aries brain. Plan things out. Get a journal, a calendar, a planner, whatever it is that will help you feel more organized and just put your thoughts in order. Do that. And also make sure that you save money, Aries, next year. Save money. Don't spend it all, but also spend some on yourself too. Because that's where the beauty ritual comes in, because you got to spend some money on yourself, Aries. We also have the Sing card. Aries, your voice needs to be heard. So make it be heard. Whether you're a singer, public speaker, you want to talk about your traumas, you want to talk, like, you are a talker and you need to let it out. And 2022 is going to bring it out. And the last card that comes up for you is watch a movie. When was the last time you watched a movie, Aries? Leave me a comment down below. What was it? Pick a movie and watch it. Pick a show and watch it. Relax, Aries. You need to relax in 2022. And I feel like you're going to indulge in a lot of just entertainment. Movies, media, like you're just going to indulge in just consuming a lot of content and books and studying and all of that stuff, and you're going to love it. That driven nature of yours is going to relax, but you're also going to feed it, but in a more relaxed way in all aspects of your life. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Thank you so much for watching, Aries. And I will talk to you very, very soon.